I'm not sorry. Nope.
Been something of a collector of garbage. So that should tell you that I've got a vested interest here. But that probably also tells you a couple of other things. This is essentially an environmental issue, maybe even a genetic thing. And that's exactly what scientists have found. So they put a bunch of hoarders into an fMRI, because scientists love few things more than a good fMRI. And they found that asking those people to make choices about material possessions made the decision-making parts of their brain light up way more than it did in people without the disorder, which means hoarders actually have a higher emotional connection to physical stuff, just all stuff in general, but particularly things that they owned. They're wired to. Hoarding has really—
I don't do that. I don't do that. That's not me. Like, now there are things that I'm emotionally connected to, yes. But do I do that with like everything? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No.
only been studied for the last 20 years, and mental health professionals used to lump it in with OCD. But the new version of the DSM, that's that manual for psychologists that we talked about before, it's coming out next month, and it's making hoarding its own disorder, which is great because typical OCD treatments have been pretty useless on hoarders. And
I think I'm just lazy and messy. Like, I'm not a fucking hoarder. I'm just lazy and I don't clean anything up. Like, it's not that complicated.
Specialized therapy is really expensive and time-consuming, so having it classified as its own thing could get it recognized by insurance companies, which would make it cheaper for sufferers to get the right help. Hoarding being its own disorder also lends some credibility to a theory as to why it might exist. There are some people that believe it served an evolutionary purpose. Resources were scarce in early society, and people who valued things more and saved them more consistently might have had a survival advantage. But I do not know if I buy that, because I save empty plastic bags and 5-year-old receipts. And I imagine caveman me would have just saved interesting leaves or dirt. Do you have hoarding tendencies or have to live with somebody who does? I'm sorry. Let me know down below and subscribe for more D News.
Nah, bro. Like, nah, I'm not a hoarder. Like, I've just watched 2 videos and I'm convinced that I'm not a hoarder. And if you watch 2 YouTube videos about a mental disorder and you don't think you have it, then you definitely don't have it. There's no way. No, there's no way. Your WoW storage, that's a video game. And also, I've thrown tons of stuff away with that. I'm not a hoarder. Yep, I'm not. I don't even think that I'm remotely close. Like, there's stuff that I have. I mean, like, yeah, I have things in my room, but, like, most things I throw away. I get rid of stuff. Like, I don't know. I never buy hardly anything. Like, I've bought probably, like, for myself, I probably bought, like, less than 5 things in the last 3 years. I just don't do it. I'm unorganized, I'm messy, and I'm lazy. But I'm not a goddamn hoarder, okay? Yeah, that's not what's fucking happening, man. What the fuck is all this bullshit?